All right, so today we're going to be taking a deep dive into crypto.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, especially because, everyone's always trying to figure out what coins are going to be popping off.
The next big thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be focusing on 5 coins that are predicted to, make some serious moves in 2025.
Okay.
And we're looking at XRP, Solana, Cardano,
Got it.
SUI, and Fantom.
Makes sense.
And we're going to be looking at, kind of what they are, why people are so excited about them, and, what the experts are saying about their potential.
I mean, it is a really interesting time in the crypto world. So
For sure.
lots going on, lots of innovation.
Yeah.
And I think these 5 in particular are really pushing the boundaries.
They're at the forefront.
Yeah.
So let's start with XRP.
Okay.
It's been kind of a wild ride for it recently, like hitting that 6-year high.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
And it even became like the 3rd largest cryptocurrency by market cap.
Yeah.
Which is huge. That's almost a 300% increase since like the beginning of the year.
That's impressive.
Yeah, but like beyond just the, the hype and the numbers going up, what is actually driving this surge?
Yeah, so I think with XRP, the key thing is that it's actually solving a real-world problem.
Okay.
Which is, making these cross-border payments faster, cheaper, and more efficient.
So, like, instead of having to wait, like, days or weeks for money to transfer international.
Yeah, imagine sending money overseas instantly, like with very minimal fees.
Okay.
That's kind of the power that XRP brings to the table.
So it's not just like speculation.
Not at all.
Like there's actual utility.
There's real utility behind it, yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's why it's gaining a lot of traction, especially with financial institutions. Because, banks and payment providers are always looking for ways to...
Yeah, of course.
To streamline their processes.
Make things easier.
Make things more efficient, and XRP offers a really compelling solution for them.
But wasn't there a bit of a legal battle with the SEC?
Right, yeah.
A while back? Like, is that...
Yeah, so there was an ongoing case, but I think recent developments are actually suggesting a favorable outcome for Ripple, which is the company behind XRP.
Gotcha.
And this could be like a major catalyst for growth, right? Because it removes a lot of the uncertainty and paves the way for like wider adoption.
So if things go well legally,
yeah,
XRP could really
absolutely. It could really take off. Yeah.
Wow.
Some technical analysts are even predicting a peak of like $12 to $14
really
by 2030.
Wow.
So, I mean, of course, we have to remember the crypto market is by nature very volatile.
For sure, yeah.
But the potential is definitely there.
So next on our list is Solana. And I have heard some wild things about how fast it is.
Solana is all about speed.
It really is.
It utilizes this unique consensus mechanism called proof of history, which essentially creates this time-stamped ledger of transactions.
Okay.
And this allows for parallel processing, which boosts the speed significantly.
So instead of like having to wait for each transaction to be validated, like one by one, they can like do multiple at the same time.
Exactly. And so the result is that Solana can process a mind-blowing 65,000 transactions per second.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's faster than Visa.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredibly fast.
Yeah.
But how does that speed translate into real-world use cases? Like, how are people actually using that?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So think about decentralized finance, or DeFi, right?
Okay.
It's all about, creating this more open and accessible financial system.
Right.
But it requires a platform that can handle
that makes sense.
A huge volume of transactions really efficiently.
Gotcha.
And that's where Solana really shines. Its speed and scalability make it perfect for building and running these complex DeFi applications.
Now, DeFi can be kind of a confusing concept for some people.
For sure.
Could you kind of break it down in a way that even I can understand?
Absolutely. Yeah. So imagine a world where you don't need banks to manage your finances.
Good.
You can borrow, lend, and trade directly with other people.
Interesting.
Using blockchain technology.
Oh, well.
So that's kind of the essence of DeFi.
Okay.
And Solana is becoming a really popular platform for all of these applications.
So with all this speed and potential in the DeFi space, what are the price predictions looking like for Solana?
Yeah, so some forecasts are actually predicting that SOL, which is Solana's native token, would reach $400
really
by 2030.
Wow.
But again, these are just predictions.
Right.
And the crypto market can be very
unpredictable.
Unpredictable, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now let's move on to Cardano.
Okay.
It seems to have kind of a more academic
Right.
and research-driven approach compared to some of the other ones.
Yes.
Like, what's the story there?
Yeah, Cardano is definitely the Blaney one of the bunch.
Okay.
It prides itself on this peer-reviewed development process.
Okay.
Which essentially means that every single step of the way is rigorously scrutinized.
Gotcha.
And validated before it's implemented.
So it's kind of like they're taking the slow and steady approach, like making sure everything's perfect before move forward.
They want to make sure everything's rock solid.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I know Cardano is also known for its commitment to sustainability, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a big one for them.
So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So unlike Bitcoin,
Right.
which uses a proof-of-work system, which requires a ton of energy,
Okay.
Cardano uses a proof-of-stake system, which is way more energy efficient.
So it's kind of like choosing, to drive an electric car instead of like a gas guzzler.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
For your crypto journey.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we've got the rigorous development, the eco-friendly aspect.
Right.
What about like growth potential? What's on the horizon for Cardano?
Yeah, so Cardano's ecosystem is constantly expanding.
Okay.
They've got projects like Marlowe,
Okay.
which is a platform for creating these financial contracts.
Okay.
And then they've got Hydra,
Okay.
which is a layer 2 solution aimed at boosting scalability.
So they're really building out their platform.
Yes.
Okay.
And as for like price predictions, we're seeing estimates of ADA, which is Cardano's native token, reaching like $1.44 TASR by 2025.
Wow.
Yeah, so definitely like they're building a solid foundation for the future.
All right, now let's talk about SUI.
Okay.
It's kind of the new kid on the block.
Yeah, it is.
But it's making waves with like its speed and focus on mass adoption.
Absolutely.
So what makes SUI so special?
Yeah, so SUI is really designed to be fast, user-friendly, and affordable.
Gotcha.
And the idea is to make it accessible to everyone.
I see.
It's built on this unique object-centric model that enables parallel transaction processing, similar to what we were talking about with Solana.
Yeah. So it's designed with like the everyday user in mind.
Exactly.
Which is nice because sometimes crypto can feel a little bit
intimidator.
Definitely. And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
SUI can handle an astounding 297,000 transactions per second.
What?
Plus, these transactions can be finalized in a mere 400 milliseconds.
Wow, that is mind-blowing.
Yeah,
it's like the crypto equivalent of like teleporting.
Much.
Yeah, it's incredibly fast and efficient.
Yeah.
And while, long-term price predictions for SUI are still kind of emerging, it's definitely a project worth keeping on your radar.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely adding SUI to my watch list.
Good choice.
Okay, last but not least, we have Fantom.
Okay.
It's making a name for itself in the DeFi space.
Yes, definitely.
So what's all the buzz about with Fantom?
So Fantom is all about high performance and efficiency.
Okay.
It uses a unique consensus algorithm called Lechesis,
I see.
which allows for these super fast and low cost transactions.
Okay, so it's like the express lane for DeFi.
Exactly. Yeah, like the fast track.
Okay.
And remember how we were talking about how DeFi is aiming to create this more open and accessible financial system?
Right, yeah.
Well, Fantom is playing a key role in actually making that vision a reality.
Wow, so Fantom is like powering the future of finance.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely a big player in that space.
So what are the experts saying about like its potential in terms of price?
Yeah, so there's a lot of optimism around Fantom.
Okay.
Some analysts actually believe that FTM, which is its native token, could reach like $3 in the near future.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's definitely some potential there.
But again, like it's crucial to do your own research.
Always, yes.
Consider your own risk tolerance before investing in anything.
For sure.
So we've covered 5 really exciting cryptocurrencies.
We have.
XRP tackling those cross-border payments.
Right.
Solana powering DeFi with its speed.
Yes.
Cardano taking this slow and steady.
A research-driven approach.
Yeah, that research-driven approach.
Sure.
SUI making waves with its user-friendliness, scalability, and then Fantom paving the way for a more efficient financial system.
I mean, it's incredible how diverse the crypto landscape is.
It really is, yeah.
I think that's one of the things that makes it so fascinating, right?
For sure.
Each of these coins has its own strengths, and they're tackling these different challenges in the blockchain space.
And it's easy to get caught up in, like, the tech and the price predictions.
Right.
But what does all this actually mean for, like, the average person?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like, how are these cryptocurrencies being used in the real world?
Yeah, let's take a closer look at some of those real-world applications for each coin.
So, starting with XRP, we talk about how it's aiming to, like, revolutionize cross-border payments.
Exactly.
Can you, like, elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So imagine you're a business owner.
Okay.
And you need to send payments to suppliers overseas.
Right.
Traditionally, this process can take days. Right?
Yeah.
And it involves these hefty fees.
For sure.
With XRP, these transactions can happen almost instantly and at a fraction of the cost.
Wow, that would be a game changer.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
For, like, international businesses, freelancers, anyone dealing with
anyone who's sending money overseas.
Cross-border payments?
Yeah, it really simplifies things.
Okay.
And it's not just about the speed and the cost.
Right.
XRP also enhances security and transparency.
Interesting.
So it makes it a much more reliable and trustworthy option compared to some of those traditional methods.
So XRP is, like, streamlining those international payments.
Exactly.
Okay.
Streamlining and improving.
What about Solana?
Okay.
We know it's fast. We know it's scalable.
Yes.
But how is that actually being applied in the real world?
Right. So Solana is essentially creating this whole ecosystem of decentralized finance applications.
Okay.
Which means, you could potentially have access to loans, trading platforms, and even insurance, all without relying on those traditional financial institutions.
So it's giving more control back to the individual.
Exactly. It's empowering people to manage their finances in a much more decentralized way. And this is just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
As the DeFi space continues to grow and evolve, we can expect Solana to play an even bigger role in shaping the future of finance.
Okay, now let's shift gears to Cardano.
Okay.
How is its research-driven approach actually being translated into real-world solutions?
So Cardano is really focusing on bringing the benefits of blockchain technology to developing countries.
Oh, wow.
So, for instance, they're working on projects in Africa that use blockchain to improve supply chain management, land registration, and even voting systems.
Wow, that's amazing how blockchain can be used to, like, create this positive social impact.
It really is. It's a powerful tool. And Cardano's commitment to that peer-reviewed research ensures that these solutions are built on this really strong foundation of security and reliability.
Okay, so SUI is still relatively new.
Yeah.
But what are some potential real-world applications for its technology?
So, SUI's speed and scalability really open up a wide range of possibilities.
Okay.
Imagine, like, gaming experiences where in-game assets are truly owned by the players.
Oh, wow.
Or NFT marketplaces that can handle millions of transactions seamlessly.
So it's bringing, like, more efficiency and transparency to, like, the digital world.
Absolutely, yeah. It's about making things more streamlined and trustworthy in the digital realm.
And finally, let's talk about Fantom.
Okay.
How is it being used to create, like, real-world value?
So Fantom speed and low transaction fees make it ideal for creating a wide range of those DeFi applications.
Okay.
So this means that users can access loans, earn interest on their crypto,
Interesting.
and even participate in these decentralized prediction markets, all with greater efficiency and transparency.
So it's kind of like Fantom is empowering individuals to take control of, like, their financial futures.
Yeah, in a way, it's providing the tools and the infrastructure for a more inclusive and accessible financial system. One that doesn't rely on those traditional intermediaries.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
Exploring the potential of XRP, Solana, Cardano, SUI, and Fantom.
It's been quite a journey.
It really has, yeah. And it's clear that these 5 cryptocurrencies aren't just about, like, speculation. They're driving, like, real innovation.
They are.
And creating real-world value.
Absolutely, and I think...
Which is exciting.
It's exciting, and I think what's even more exciting is that we're still in the early stages of blockchain technology.
For sure.
So these 5 coins are really just a glimpse into the vast possibilities that lie ahead.
It's like we're standing at the edge of like a new frontier.
Yeah.
And these coins are our maps.
I love that.
To navigating this uncharted territory.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
And as we continue to explore this frontier, one question remains: which of these coins will emerge as the leaders?
That's a good question.
In 2025 and beyond.
That's a question for our listeners to ponder. But, before we get like too carried away thinking about, the future and all this stuff, we got to, step back for a second.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about the potential of all these cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
But what about the risks?
Right.
Like, what should our listeners keep in mind before they, jump in and...
That's a great point. I mean, the crypto market is inherently volatile.
Right.
Prices can fluctuate like crazy.
For sure.
And there's always the risk of losing money.
Yeah.
So it's super important to approach crypto investments with a lot of caution.
Yeah.
And do your due diligence.
It's like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak.
Exactly. Diversification is key.
Makes sense.
And never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Right. That's good advice for any investment.
Absolutely.
What are some other like red flags that our listeners should be aware of?
Yeah, so I would say, be wary of projects that promise these like unrealistic returns.
Okay.
Or sound too good to be true. Do your research, read the white paper, understand like who's the team behind the project.
Gotcha.
And look for like signs of community engagement.
So it's kind of like with any investment, like informed decisions are the best decisions.
Absolutely, yeah. Knowledge is power in this.
And remember, the crypto space is constantly evolving.
Right.
Like new projects are emerging all the time.
All the time.
And the landscape can change so quickly.
Very quickly.
So it's important to, stay informed and kind of adapt your strategies.
Absolutely, stay agile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can our listeners go to kind of stay up to date on the latest developments in crypto?
So there are a ton of great resources online.
Okay.
Websites like CoinDesk and Cointelegraph.
Gotcha.
They provide really good news and analysis.
Okay.
And then you've got like communities on Reddit and Twitter that can offer like valuable insights and discussions.
Yeah, those online communities can be really helpful.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, like always be sure to consult with a financial advisor.
Yes, always a good idea.
Before making any investment decisions.
Absolutely.
So to wrap things up, we've explored this exciting world of 5 cryptocurrencies that are, poised for potential growth in 2025.
Right.
XRP, Solana, Cardano, SUI, and Fantom.
It's been a fascinating deep dive.
It really has.
Yeah.
We've delved into their unique technologies.
Yes.
Their real-world applications, and even, peered into the future a little bit with those price predictions.
A little crystal ball gazing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope our listeners feel more informed.
I hope so too.
And equipped to, navigate this ever-changing landscape of crypto.
Absolutely.
Remember, the crypto world is full of possibilities.
Yes.
But it's important to approach it with a balanced perspective.
For sure.
Do your research, stay informed, and never stop learning.
Keep learning, yeah.
And most importantly, enjoy the ride.
Exactly. It's an exciting space to be a part of.
The crypto space is constantly evolving. That's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, always something new happening.
Who knows what groundbreaking innovations and opportunities are waiting for us in the years to come.
That's the beauty of it. We never know what's next.
Yeah. Until next time, happy exploring.
Happy exploring.